Everyone, Mckaiser Dragon here, and today, well, we're gonna just be looking around in Satisfactory, but we're gonna be talking about gaming. So, I feel like I've overextended myself because I have so many games to play, even though it feels like I don't have any games to play. We're gonna wait. We're gonna come back when there's music, because I love music. Alright, we got a little bit of music, not much, but so what's this overextending in these games I have? So basically I have plenty of games I could play. I just kinda don't. I'm playing like 2 idle games. And then after that, I'm just wondering what game to invest my time into. Honestly, I should be playing PoE, but like PoE is like a very big mental time sink on my hands. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know, it's weird to me because that should be a good thing. But right now PoE is in this like limbo stage where like there's not much to do. But I have to wait for the next new league to come out. That's what I'm kind of waiting on. I'm also waiting on PoE 2. I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun to me. I feel like once that happens, I can probably finally have a game I can just play all the time and just have fun in. My plans with PoE 2 is to just play the game. I'm going to try to resist the urge to look up guides and wonder how to progress faster. I just don't want to like I love progressing, but like I just burn through the game. And then the next point to progress in is so much harder. So yeah, that and I don't. I'm waiting on the Christmas update, but that's gonna be kind of hard to be short-lived since I don't also have like infinite time. Um, is that I'm gonna have to balance PoE 2 with Satisfactory because I do want to. Uh, okay, can I land this? And then my other focus is watching Asmon streams. I don't know. I feel like I want to be distracted by the game, but the game's just not good enough. Or when I'm in the grind for the game, and that yeah, that's the thing. It's like the grind is. It depends on the game, but half the time it's like the grind is just not as enjoyable as it used to be, and I need to be like 1,000 times more enjoyable if I'm just going to like truly focus on the grind. And so that's where like being distracted with like YouTube videos comes in. But now that's even like gone down in my eyes. Like the people I used to watch, they don't really do it, or if they do, I've overloaded and I don't want to watch that. And then like I'm searching for something new. I'm always searching for a new game. I'm always searching for new YouTube videos to watch. but I know for like the past year, is it a year or is it just like the past 6 months? I have no clue. I was watching Space Boy like constantly because he had so many videos I could watch. But recently, the worst thing happened. I caught up. All the videos I was watching that was like 2 years old, 1 years old. It's like I've seen them all. I probably missed like a few here and there, but like it's getting harder and harder to find the ones I haven't seen. And then I start dipping into, the 9 months of videos, the 6 months of videos, and then I'm seeing that there's just less and less content in between. And I'm just like, wait, I've seen all the 6 months videos. There's only a few 5 months videos. There's only a few 4 months videos. I'm gonna be caught up in no time. Yeah, I don't know. I do have like big plans for this game. Like I'm gonna continue this save, and then I think I'm gonna make a new save where I just get to explore building at my own pace. I wouldn't say my own pace, but like building how I want, and maybe designing things. I'm going over there. I want to play over there. And so yeah, this world has been like a great grind to do, but like at the same time, I gotta take breaks from this game because just the sheer craziness of this game. I would say the most taxing thing of this game is the distance you have to go to get to some of these things. The second most taxing thing is the math. The math and then the spacing of the buildings. Because every project I do, I can maybe, oh, it's gonna take up this much space. But then there's always the next project, and the next project is like, yeah, we're gonna have to, expand what we're gonna have to do. And then the next project after that is like I get upgrades to the amount of resources I can intake. So not only does the whole thing get expanded, I have to recalculate, and then I need more on top of that. So it's just these compacting problems that just add up, and then I'm just like super overloaded. And yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do mods just yet, but and my main disdain for mods is like, if I do find a mod I like and then they update the game and the creator of the mod is just gone, well, I don't get to enjoy that anymore. And I already had that happen, and I still hate it to this day. And then also the release of 1.0 made it so that mods were basically disabled for a while, and yeah. Trying to make this game as enjoyable as possible is kind of hard. because that is also another issue I'm starting to see is what's the balance between enjoyment and then challenge. And figuring stuff out like this small little project was very enjoyable. But this project, and with the since I know a lot of people, do like this massive field project. I personally would hate doing that and then having something like this project here be far more superior, which it is. And yeah, that's what I do. I just hold out. I do smaller projects, and then I hold out until there's a bigger, better project to do. But then it makes it so easy that the struggle of, learning how to do all that fuel conversion and stuff could have been, a great project to work on. But of course, that's also forgetting about that there is nuclear stuff I have to deal with somehow. So I still have that to go over. Now this was not supposed to be a satisfactory. So what other games do I have? I have, let's see. Here, you guys look at this. Let's see. I got Tekken 8. I got this new shooting game called Enlisted. I could go back to Call of Duty Warzone. We have my mobile game, Summoner's War, Langrisser, Raid Shadow Legends. I found this free. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like you pick up stuff. It's Skill Legends Royale. And you want to be the last one alive. It's kind of like. It's slightly like auto chess, but you pick cards that improve your. You only get one character, and then you fight other characters, and there's multiple paths. There's Stumble Guys. I play that. But I play that for fun. There's Elden Ring, but Elden Ring is like. Okay, so there's two things with Elden Ring. There's the base game and the DLC, and the DLC is kicking my ass, so I stopped playing it. There's Brotato, and like Elden Ring feels great when you progress, but once you can't and you get stuck somewhere, it's just you just gotta get better. Brotato, Balloons Tower Defense 6. We got Galaxy Idol Clicker. We got Soulstone Survivor. We even have Vampire Survivors. I haven't really been playing a lot. Oops, I opened it by accident. We got Pal World. And the main reason I stopped enjoying Vampire Survivors is that I love the fact that you can invest into eggs, and I wish they, did something with like a challenge stages with you need X amount of eggs to even go into the stage. But they said they didn't want to invest into that, so I was just like, well, I still love the egg grind, and I grind it to maximum eggs. What is it? One of my characters has so many eggs that he's unplayable. He actually does no damage now. His health is infinite. It actually says infinite, and his projectiles and whatever, it doesn't matter what skill I use, they just do not hit the enemy, and you can't even see them. So, like I'm very like I hit the hard cap of eggs and stats you can have on the character. So in my eyes, no matter what content they come out with, it's easily beatable. Alright, moving on to what other games. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. We even have Disgaea 7 that I've only played for 92 hours. Pal World, I'm waiting for new content. I've fleshed out all the content that they have to offer for now. I hope they come up with something soon because I really love Pal World. Let's see. Oh, Trover Saves the Universe. That is a very interesting game, but it's a VR game, and I don't know. It's fun to hear the dialogue, but the combat's kind of meh. Uh, let's see what else we have. DPS Idol 2 and Lutoon are the more recent ones I've been playing. We have Baldur's Gate 3. I have like when I play Baldur's Gate 3, I feel like a lot of the encounters I can win, but due to the critical miss showing up at random times, man, it makes the game a lot harder. And then also not knowing like there's definitely a lot of mysteries and stuff to explore, but when I try to explore, I run into death. Yeah, it's just like, oh, let me explore over here, and she's like, oh yeah, this is a level 7 monster. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm only level 4. Oh, and then the other part is I can't grind. So I can't grind to get up to there. You gotta actually go through encounters through the game. But once that encounter is done, like, it's done. You have to find a new encounter. There's no repeat encounters, I just basically say. High on Life I really love High on Life, and I hope they do something. I know they did DLC, but short-lived. Even though I didn't beat it yet, just the idea of that game, I wish they made it much, much, much bigger. But that does take up a lot of time. We have the fighting games, Street Fighter, Tekken, and Mortal Kombat. Honestly, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat are like, I would say Mortal Kombat's the weakest one, and then Street Fighter. I just can't do the combos in Street Fighter. I can do like very, very short combos, but everyone does all these long combos, and then you got your drive rush, drive impact, drive this, drive that. It's kind of like Tekken, but like, it's different. I don't know. I personally love Tekken more, but Tekken has its own issues. So they all have their own issues, but I feel like I can't keep up with how fast people progress in these fighting games now. And then people also play like very cheesy. It's either very cheesy or very I don't know. I don't know the word for that one. And it gets to the point where you fight cheesy players, and then you fight like an actual good player, and the difference is like night and day. You just get clapped so much harder. Idle Tower Defense. I'm still taking a break from that game. I want more content, and I want more ways to progress. That's just not like, I don't know. Core Keeper, I bought that game. I just can't stand it. It's really weird. I feel like I'm playing Minecraft, and Terraria, but like much harder pace. Um, yeah, I bought two Star Ocean games. I haven't even played through. I played 2 hours of the one I haven't played, and then I played 25 minutes of the one I did play. I just can't. I don't know. I just can't sit there and grind it out. I feel like my connection to like the characters in the game has been more disconnected because I have like once Aspen starts streaming, that's what I mainly care about, and then the game becomes like number 2 or number 3. What else do we have? Oh yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance. I still haven't really played through that game. I played 10 hours. I just get overwhelmed. I did buy Fable. I could always play Terraria, but like I played it before, and like the grind to get to the newer content is oof. It is a big one. Let me turn this down. I feel like it's gonna be blasting your ears. What else do we have? We got a lot more idle games. We got Path of Exile, of course, and then Path of Exile 2 once that comes out shortly. Yeah, so like there's a lot more to this list. I have a lot of games on Steam. And yeah, I just like none of I need that main game that truly, which hopefully it is PoE 2 that does that for me. I know it used to be Maple Story. It was Maple Story, Summoner's War, and then all those side. I would have side MMOs. I feel like the MMOs are like dying out, and it's really because pay to win, in my opinion. Pay to win and time wasting. I do have to give it up to Asmon. He is right about the time wasting. It's a weird thing because I don't mind having my time wasted, but the wasted time better feel good. And 90% of the time, the wasted time in MMOs do not feel good at all. It's boring, it's bland, and then guess what? Oh, you can give us some money, and then it's not a problem. That should not be the game, sir. That should not be the game. So yeah, Factorio's one. Like I want to get back into Factorio, but I feel like the new update is like super big, but at the same time super small. So like I'm kind of scared, and the other thing is like I don't know. I can't truly say that because the update is like it changes things. But like I want more turrets and more new buildings. I know they have at least one new like attack turret, maybe 2. But I want more than that. And like I said, I did mods with Factorio, and I had those new, fun turrets to play around with. But then eventually the updates to the game, and then mainly updates to the game, and them not updating those mods led to me losing those mods. And then the other thing with more Factorio with mods is that sometimes they could just brick your game. I wouldn't say brick, but it crashes your game slightly more often depending on the mods. And it's really random, and it depends. And then certain mods don't fully work; they partially work. I'm just like, bruh. Like, what's going on? I checked the settings like 800 times. I've messed with the settings 800 times, and every time you go into the settings to change it, you have to reload and up. Oh, I'm just like, dear God, dude. So like that is, I might just play Factorio, honestly. I might just buy the DLC and then just play that and see what that has to store. But the only thing is like I have to grind through it again if my save isn't, you know, completely bricked, which is not great because yeah, and that's another thing. It's like the grind in Factorio used to feel good from start to finish. Now it doesn't feel as good to me. The beginning is it's a bit slow, but that's mainly because I already know how it feels to like progress and have things move and how much of a headache certain things are to, you know, get off the ground. Um, but yeah, I just might. It's like when Asmon's not streaming, I struggle to like stick to any one game. I'm just bouncing around. I'm really trying to learn Tekken, but Tekken's like just because you learn something doesn't mean you get more wins. You really have to master things. And I feel like Elden Ring's kind of like that too. It's like there's a lot of cool toys to utilize, but you have to master the toys to make them feel that great. And like how people use them in a video, which is a lot of work. It's a lot of big brain power, and yeah, I'm not very smart either. So I play games not only to like I try to find games that will make me feel smart, even though I'm not. Which is why I suck at Tekken. Yay. I just can't get the combos down all the time. I can get like the easier characters combos down, but like once I start have to doing stuff I'm not used to, I just can't. But yeah, I think that's a long enough video, so yeah, that's what's been on my mind. I got some DPS Idol 2 things going on. And then, yeah. We'll see what goes on there. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna get Factorio and play that. Even though I love the music in this game slightly better. It's more cheerful than Factorio. Factorio's like grindish. It's more grindy music, and I gotta be in that mindset. Even though I do love both of their musics. Yeah, I think that's one thing that I just can't stand and doing in these types of factory games is once I build something, I don't want to tear it down. Like if I ever find like a better like example. Let me go over here. This will be the last thing and then we'll end the video. Come on now. You see how much time this takes just to get over here? Yeah. So these two projects I took so long to do. These both are now obsolete, and to redo it to the new version, I don't want to do. I don't want to tear this down. I also see it as like a safety net if I ever run out of power. I can fall back on these first and then try to get everything else up and running. But yeah. The heck? Oh, bro. I really hate this. That's the other thing. It's like I need sulfur. That's like the main thing I need to make this work. And oh wait, where is it? Where? Oh, that is sulfur. Okay, never mind. But then I have to go and get it, and then I have to fight spiders. But yeah, I don't know. For the life of me, I cannot tear down something I worked on unless it's just that bad and that small. Any project that like took me, this probably took me like 30, 40 hours maybe just to do because I had to bring in the resources, I had to build the train, I had to build this, I had to build that. And what's the save? No, we did have a Zoop. I did build a massive project here before though. Before Zoop was invented. And I did like 100 by 114 tile. It stretched out from like here all the way down there. And that whole build took me 3 whole days of playing 8 to 12 hours a day just building the platforms. And that's it. So yeah, the game definitely come a long way since then, but there still are, you still have to design. And that's what is another issue, is that designing and planning and doing all this through blueprints is slightly more taxing because once you have to deal with pipes and conveyor belts, you gotta design it in a way that extends itself too easily, and then you gotta like that project over there. You gotta, oh man, I had to build 7 on each row, and then I had to go through and connect the missing parts, which sounds so much easier, but I wish there was a way to make the pipes connect between blueprints, so I didn't have to do that. Cause I'm lazy. I'm very lazy. I'm dumb, and yeah, I don't have infinite time, sadly. So that is this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and check out the other YouTube videos. And we'll see you guys next time. Try to be gone.